Welcome to the TED Ed Podcast, where we delve into the issues that shape our daily lives and drive our productivity. We confront topics that matter deeply to all of us, from healthcare and affirmative action to voting rights and monetary success and failure. We cover it all. And yes, we dive into the complex world of politics, exploring how our country has evolved from slavery to the 21st century. Our content is crafted with care and expertise, drawing from years of experience in these critical areas. We invite you to give the TED Ed podcast a listen. You won't be disappointed. Share your thoughts with friends and confidants, and don't forget to like, comment, and share our episodes. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more listeners. Are you passionate about these topics? Do you have unique insights to share? You could be one of our guest speakers. Drop us a line, send an email, or leave a comment. All requests will be considered. Join us on this journey of exploration and understanding. This is the TED Ed Podcast. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Man, we is having a ball here. We having a real ball. At least I am. Friday I'm gonna be free, footloose and fast and free. Yo, my doctor gonna release me. I hope, and he gonna release me and say, "Okay, Mr. Benjamin, say you got 5 more months and stuff and everything. There, you really gonna be done because I'm still hurting." But this will be my 45-day checkup. You gonna see how I'm doing. Check my wounds in my back, and if everything's okay and everything, you gonna let me go. So he said, well, I'll see you in 6 months. So hopefully by August, they got November, December, January, you'll see me again. February, I'm sorry, February, you'll see me again. See if I'm okay and give me clean bill of health because I'm still healing. Still healing people, but I'm all right. Anyway, the wife gonna be gone. I'll be at the house by myself. Oh man, so you can get off my back and everything. I got cause she been bugging and shit at me all day today. So, I people I shouldn't be saying this and stuff, but
No, you shouldn't.
she be she be she be fucking with me, man, on stupid shit. You said something. She this shit is messed up here. I'm about to peep around the door here, make sure she ain't listening. We went to the store, and I walked in the store. I got the cart. I pushed the cart around the store. She followed me. Then she went and found something, and I'm going down the aisle to pick up something. So she said, "Hey, come here." I turned my back to go get what I was going to get, and then come back. I come back, man. She done got pissed because I didn't stop and do what she told me to do right there. She went to the front of the store, man, and sat up there and said, "Fuck it, you ain't listening to me." Yeah, I don't know what the hell I did. I'm going down the aisle there to get what I got to get. She wouldn't stop because I didn't stop what you told me to. That was 2 days ago. For some reason or another, she hit her brain and shit, and she come in there and fuck with me again. You didn't listen to me when I was in the store. I said, hey, that shit been over. It's the what brought all that
I
on.
feel you. I go through the same shit.
You do? Oh, I thought I was the only one. I mean, I don't know what made her do it, but she come in there and bothered me again and said, "Yeah, you left me at the store. That's why I'm mad at you." I said, "Oh shit, you hit me 2 days ago." Oh man, people, I know you out there listening to me, but all you guys out there, I'm telling you the honest God truth. Can't live with her, can't live without her. You got to stay with him. Ted be going through this shit for 50 some years. I'm still a little baby, still a pup. I'm only, I'm in 3-0. He done hit 50. He done had 20 some years more than shit that I have.
Yes,
Oh, shit.
sir.
Well, folks, we gonna stop talking about the about the ladies and stuff and everything and get to the show. Man, the shit done got so bad for Hakeem, man, that motherfucker got on. He did his own little thing and stuff, man. He looked like a little whoop puppy out there. He got up there. I ain't done nothing. So, okay, Hakeem, man. They trolling his ass real bad.
He must don't, he don't keep up with TikTok, and he don't keep up with YouTube and all the internet. There are people that are very political astute. And not only that, they listen to Joy, Don Lemon, they listen to Roland Martin, and then they got a host of other political
They got
people
this,
that's out
yeah,
there.
they got
And
this,
anything that these people do, man, they talk about.
hey man, they got Katie Fang out there. They got,
Oh
man,
man, Katie
I
Fang be
saw,
on it.
yeah, man, I saw about 2 or 3 other folks out there, man, that I hadn't even seen before, man. They were trolling him real bad. Oh man, I mean, they hit him up bad. They even, uh, Zohan Mandami had a program that he's got going on there in New York, where she created a department and stuff where they go out and they're renewing and rehabbing the playgrounds in the city of New York, all the boroughs. They got a program there. You find people can call in to this program and they just tell them and stuff that, hey, my basketball rims are down, my nets is down, and all that. So he's sitting up there and everything. We start the program up, and he out there in the park and stuff, helping the little bitty boy who helped him to start the program. They painting and everything, fences and all that other stuff. So he decided that he wanted to have a question and answer session.
Mm.
Guess what? One of the questions was, what do you think about Hakeem Jeffries having a conversation with Jared Kushner? So I guess after that, I guess Jared, Hakeem said, "Shit, I got to answer this because they trolling the crap out of me. He can't. They asked Zohar Madami if he supports me, but." I have to give my boy credit. He did say I still support him, even though he went and did what he did. So maybe Zohan know more than what the hell we know. I don't know, but I do know that Hakeem got on and did his show, man. I mean, Ted, he looked like he had been whooped, man. I'm telling you, he looked real sick, like a little puppy dog. I didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah,
but
that was been the talk of the day
yeah,
for the last couple of
but
days,
But
and
Ted, they had, like you said, man, these people are astute, man, and they asking. You had a meeting with the enemy, but not any one of those folks and stuff that you were calling democratic socialists have you even spoke to.
ooh,
They
ooh,
trolled him on that. So you can go over there and do this, so evidently something must be wrong because these folks out here and stuff who are in the Democratic Party, who are under the ticket, and you can't even say anything to them or even speak about them.
mm, something's wrong with this picture.
Something wrong with their picture. That's why he got trolled so bad. He going out there with this son of a gun and somebody, well, we talking about the affordability and we talked about this and all that, which is helping, but we not stopping anything. We are not going to hold the committees and stuff back and everything. They're going to be doing whatever they can and stuff to get to the corruption that's going on here in this country. Do we believe him? Can I believe him? Can the people believe him now after all of this?
And I'm convinced that these analysts don't know what the hell is going on. They can't believe all this shit is happening. They can't. All the corruption, everything. I'm talking about these independent news people. Because the journalists, they trying to treat this like, when I mean journalists, I'm talking about the regular news people. They trying to make it like this is regular shit. It's not regular. And the thing is that everybody knows that what he's done. They done already said that his sons getting all kinds of billions of dollars, getting Pentagon loans, and paying himself $100 million. This is crazy.
Something else happened, man, that after what they call themselves, the black news people or somebody got, well, the woman who was in charge of that, the black news agency and stuff had a thumb down award to some of the folks out there who are messing with black people, especially women. And one of them, the thumb down award, went against Stephen A. Smith. And I don't watch Stephen A. Smith. I don't say anything. I don't have anything to do with him at all. I don't listen to him because I think he's an ignorant fucker. Ever since 2 or 3 years ago, man, I thought he was ignorant. And when ESPN or where it was gave him that big ass contract, man, I just looked at that shit. So what the fuck they get this time? It's this what contract for? But I figured out why. Joey Reid, over a month ago, did a whole show on Stephen A. Smith. I don't know if you saw it, but she brought up clips of everything that Stephen A. Smith said about black women. That's Serena Williams, Michelle Obama, and he targeted the crap out of Jasmine Crockett, and he targeted Joey Reid, talking about all the black. He got Kamala Harris. Oh man, he dogged her out. She had a whole hour or something, man, on these clips and everything that he had did. Because he had came back after he got the thumb down award and tried to tell people, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. And he was showing all that negativism toward all these black women, all these black folks out there. But she said, now I'm going to show you the difference when he starts talking about Trump and the MAGA people. He had Trump on one of his shows, and man, you talking about a stepping fetching nigga, that motherfucker was stepping fetching with Donald Trump. He let Donald Trump tell him that, yes, I done gave I done had 50 of those black folks, professors and stuff in the HBCU school. They called me up and begged me to sit down with them, and I sat down with them, and I gave them some money for the university and stuff. Say, I am for black folks. I'm for black HBCU schools. And right when he was saying that shit and everything, Joy Reid put up a daggone a poster and stuff and everything showing that he gave them $350 million. Said I gave it to him. And the Department of Education, less than a month after that, took the goddamn money back. This nigga cowed down to Donald Trump and letting him sit there. Oh, yes, you are great for black people. I said, this nigga is a stepping fetching son of God. I don't know what they're going to be doing to his audience or whatever, but they said he had a whole over 100 million followers. So he is a force to be reckoned with because he got a lot of people follow him. Now we find out that most of them damn people he got following him is white folks. The MAGA people, because they love his ass. So Stephen A. Smith, we're gonna troll you every time we can get you, Kyle Down, Stephen Fetch, and Uncle Tom. I'm gonna put you in the same category as Hakeem Jeffries.
No,
Oh man,
I put Hakeem Jeffries in that yet.
yep, yep, that is. That's taking him a little bit too far. But he heading up there though. He trying to get there because everybody say he beholden to APAC. APAC got him. He got him. They got him. They got him. He got to get that money, man. He got to get that money. Put that money in his pocket.
Well, there's a lot of things that's going on, and I can talk about a lot of things that's going on that's very negative. But I want to talk about some positive stuff that I heard today, and which I've been knowing about for a while. There's, I've always said this, and I think, and I don't think what I said was anything profitable, or I would say prophetic. But the thing is that these people either, when God gives people ideas, he don't just give it to one person. He give it to, the ideas might come out to 100,000 people. Who knows? But I spoke it, but there are people that's implementing it. Now, what I'm talking about, I was saying that we need community. And come to find out, there's some organizations that's out there that's going around, going to the communities, and those people that have land and not using it, they're asking them to use their land to make gardens. Those gardens can feed that family that's in that house and probably feed another dozen or two other families. Right now, this particular organization has 150 of them. This is a movement that's going on. Just like, you remember when we were coming up, we did things to help people, at least they did things, our parents did things. When they used to have, what's your waistline? They used to do parties, and people would come in and whatever their waistline is what they paid because they was trying to raise the rent for the next door neighbor or person downstairs or whatever. And
or the quarter parties too.
Quarter parties, right. So what's going on now is because there is food deserts and the food is very expensive, and especially in the inner city, or I would say, or even urban areas, but they don't have the wherewithal, even the knowledge, to grow a garden, to do things that are necessary because you think working and coming home to work, buy your food at the grocery store, and that's enough. But nowadays, it's not. It takes a community. When we used to get in trouble in our neighborhood, before we got home, our parents already knew about it. Before we even got home. Well, this is what's going on now. These black people have realized that we own our own. We are totally on our own. We want to try to assimilate, and we do our best to try to assimilate and get along with everybody and treat everybody fair, whether you black or white or brown or whatever. But the bottom line is, we have to look out for each other. Nowadays, you made a statement, there's another angle. Now, don't get it twisted. Don't think that these people are not there are people out there that's just searching and waiting to catch whatever is happening is going on. We're talking about a dozen hangings in the last 2 to 3 years. So there's something that's going on that these somebody, it can even be black people. We don't know. Being paid. We don't know. We don't know what's going on because see, money is being spread all over the place here. And people will sell their soul for a couple of dollars. So, but what I'm saying is the positive thing is that, you know, a lot of people are saying, hey, we have to support our black businesses. It might be a little extra cost or whatever, but we have to support our black business because those keep those dollars at home. You know, usually most of us, and I'm included, you're always looking for a better bargain. And you know, the black person might have a shop, but a block down the road, street, I can get it 25% cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to save my money, my pennies, nickels, and dimes. Nothing personal, but we already know the reason why they have to charge 25% higher. So the bottom line is we have to support each other some kind of way. You know, I mean, when I look at, you know, now it's a money-making thing now, but the point is that when we were coming up, we had a lot of black people supporting us because wasn't too many white folks playing in the 60s. That didn't open up until the 70s in college. You might have, if you was lucky in the 50s and 60s, you had 1 or 2 black people on a basketball team. You know, you might have a half a dozen on the football team. And they had all the support in the world. Look at Jackie Robinson. All the black folks were supporting him because he was the only black person on the team. This is what we have to do. We have to support each other. We have to support our own kind. And I heard Dolly Parton say, I donated almost all of that money in Tennessee in the black neighborhood to help her people. You know what she said? To help her people. That's what she said. Because, you know, help her people, and then I try to help my people. And that's what we have to do. We have to help our own people because these people, they are out to do whatever they can to try to stop us from, not all of them. I'm not saying everybody's trying to do that. I'm just saying there are people out there trying to stop your progress. You know, there are still people out there jealous if you drive a nice car. If you're driving a $75,000, $80,000 car, they are jealous. They don't care if you drive a little Honda or a little Toyota. They don't care about that. But let them see you driving an $80,000, $90,000 car. There are people that are jealous if you live in a certain community. You don't live there. You don't afford to live there. You can't afford to live there. So, I don't know. I mean, the positive thing is that whether they want to like it or not, man, there's too many of us that are very, 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 very successful. And I wish to God that these multimillionaires and billionaires will start doling out their money to help other people to be lifted up. And I think it's happening. I think it's happening because, let me ask you a question here. we know Dolly Parton is gone now. So many high-profile black people has gone. And if you ever think about it, bro, we have had a dominant popularity all over the world on entertainment, all over the world. All over the world. We have had dominant, we have a high influence. But the thing is, what's going on now is they're doing their very best to try to keep the negative propaganda. Black people are poor. Black people are dumb. They're not uneducated. Black people don't dress well and all that kind of stuff. Black people live in the dumpster, in the ghetto, all that stuff. That's all propaganda. Oh yeah, do we have people that live in that are poor or broke? Yeah. A certain percentage of us, yes. But it's a whole lot of percentage of us that are living just like you white folks, if not better. But they want to lump us all together. They don't lump themselves together. Look at this lady that just killed her 3 children. These white folks want her to let her go. And just, we feel so sorry for her. Now, this lady had counseling the whole time, medication, everything. It ain't like she just had a baby. But she deliberately planned to kill those babies, and then she claimed she wanted to kill herself. But somehow she couldn't do that. She can kill those 3 babies, but she couldn't kill herself. But she planned, I'm going to kill them first, then I'm going to kill myself. It's just, to me, this privilege of whiteness is just gone too far, bro. There was a guy right here in Florida, got off, killed a DJ. I don't know how he killed him because the story was so long ago, but he killed the DJ and they called it self-defense. Standing your ground. I don't know if the guy was black, Latino, or what, but he was a DJ. Now I'm trying to figure out, well, how in the world did he get entangled with a DJ? But I'm just saying, they let that white boy off. They see it's different kinds of justice here. I don't care what you say, it's 2 kinds of justice. That's why we have to, and I'm saying this to my young black men, stay your ass at home. Go to work. You go somewhere, go there, come back. Don't be hanging in the street, because most of us, not all of us, are a target. You are not going to be treated fairly. So that's all I'm saying. This white privilege shit is just it's outrageous. And this is America. This is supposed to be a free country. And these good, what they call, Jerry call them, I forget the name of what she used to call them, but the point is that these YT people, they got to step up and when they see racism and prejudice, they got to call it out. They got to call it out.
No, well, we are definitely up under attack, man, because, hey, man, the things that this administration is still doing to folks and stuff. People of color now. I ain't talking about, just a whitey out there. He's a, they are deporting, I think they said 50 or 60,000 Haitians and stuff that they sending back to Haiti.
More than that is.
They deporting them people back to Haiti. And they've already identified, they said, another 200,000 other people and stuff out there who are over here on temporary visas, who are over here working. These people got jobs. They are working. And they said they're getting ready to deport them too. They're going to take them out of this country. Because they got in their mind that they are not going to let these minorities take over or whitey. They're not going to let them happen. They want to take as many of them out of here as they can. So all you folks out there who think you guys are safe, well, I'm over here and I got my temporary visa. I'm over here. I'm working in the hospital or I'm working in some big plant. I'm working here. I'm working there. These people are getting ready to come and get you. They're getting ready to take you out. And I can't believe, Ted, that this country I don't know if we're going to be able to make it past this fool getting out of office here. When you sit down there and you are tariffing 50% of Canadian products now that's coming into this country,
Yep.
50% tariff. Who in the hell he think he is talking about tariffing? It's the American people that got to pay that shit. We got to pay it. But he's doing that shit for some stupid ass reason because he don't like what's going on over there in Canada. He want to control them. So he's going to continue to control them and make us pay a heck of a lot more money because it's going to affect us because a lot of that stuff, man, I ain't even know. There's some electronics involved in that. There's soft wood, a whole lot of stuff that he's tariffing. Now, he didn't put that tariff on that oil now. He didn't put it on the oil because we import a whole lot of oil from Canada.
He
A
is
lot.
weaponizing to get his way.
He's weaponizing to get his way. And he's thinking that he's forcing it. I think what Mark Carney and stuff did, I don't think that he realized that he was going to do that because Mark Carney has been playing tiddlywinks and stuff with him. Everybody else, they see what the heck he's doing, so they just nix him out. But Mark Carney was still trying to negotiate with him. He was sending his people over there to negotiate. We're going to negotiate in good faith. We're going to keep on going until we get this stuff done.
That's because Canada and United States do a humongous amount
They
of
do an
trade.
humongous amount of business coming across their border, both sides.
Yep.
But why would you fool with these people who you are trading with? Because really, actually, Ted, they are only, right now, if you wait for Canada, man, shoot, we be in trouble, man, if we wait for Canada. Those people and stuff are our lifeline. And he started telling them, we don't need you guys. We don't need you all. And oh, man, when you hear those premiers up there, especially that boy in Ottawa, Ontario or something,
Yeah.
man, that redneck up there said, hey, you want to fool with us? We going to fool with you. We getting huge amounts of electricity that coming into our country from Canada. Huge amounts. So you talking about almost all those states up there in the Northeast.
Yep.
Almost all of them, all along the Great Lakes. We cutting y'all out.
Yep.
This is horrible. Some of them people up there, Ted, I know, man, their electric bill is high as I'll get out right now. And it's going to be going up even higher now. If those people decide that they want to cut the electricity off coming into our country, woe is us up in the Northeast. What is
It's
this man?
amazing.
It's amazing
This,
that and to hear Scott Bessent threaten all these countries out there. If you don't do what we say you're going to do, we're going to get you. We're going to take your money. We're going to do this. Now, I know damn well, Ted, that he got to realize that the petrodollar is just about gone. They done almost got rid of that. These people are
yeah.
buying oil and stuff, and they using their own currency to buy the oil with. I had no idea that last year before last, China cut off 87% of the oil coming to their country that's coming from the United States. That ain't
Hmm.
important. They told them we cutting this stuff out. He ain't said nothing.
Oh, they're getting it straight from Iran, bro, and Russia.
Right. They got Iran and Russia not giving them oil. So they don't need the United States oil anymore. This man is he act like he's the catch me out there. These people and stuff and everything, kid. And most of the stuff he's doing is going to affect our pocketbooks. Most
It
people
has
don't,
affected our
yeah,
pocketbooks.
yeah, but most people don't believe that.
Well, I'll give you an example. I saw a dossier regarding this guy. You know, it was a little clip, and the lady went to the warehouse, and the guy said that you see this 2x4, it used to cost $9.99 or $11.99. Nine is going to cost $24.99. The same piece of board. Now, this lumber stuff comes from Canada.
All that softwood.
Yeah. And this right here, what does it do? It renovates homes as well as build homes. So
Absolutely.
that means, what does that mean? That
It's
means your home is going to
construction.
cost
That's
even
construction
more.
costs, repair costs to your home is going to go up. You got a house and you need some repairs and stuff done, you can be assured that the cost of doing that repairs are going to go up at least 20-30%.
Yeah. Now, remember I told you that sometimes, I like to go to these fast food places, and I might go 2-3 times a month. So today, I just had something, I just had a taste for something different for breakfast. Using my wife, she'll fix bacon and eggs, pancakes, or biscuits and sausage or whatever. But I had a taste for some Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
So I go to Chick-fil-A. I shit you not, Ed. The biscuit was that big. That big. It was a breakfast thing. And usually they give you a ton of hash browns, little donut-like hash browns. I must have had like 15 of them. And the shit cost me $17.
What?
Yeah,
You kidding me?
$17 for, for my wife and myself, and we had a lemonade. Hash browns, that big of a, I'll say, man, I remember when I used to go and get me a Chick-fil-A breakfast, sausage and chicken. Chicken and biscuit. That thing was about that big, bro. I put that thing on my fingertips, man, and I can almost cover it up. I told my wife, I said, well, I got my taste buds filled, but damn, I'm still hungry. But what I'm saying is that this is what they're doing in every market when it comes to food stock. They are charging more and making all their products smaller.
A lot smaller.
And American people can see this and they feel it. They feel it, bro.
And most of them are blaming Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. Damn, McDonald's, and man, they get cheap and everything. But hey, the people got to make a profit. You know, you can cut off their profits and stuff and everything. They can't even pay their employees stuff and everything. But they got to do something. They can't sit down there and put a sign up there and say, courtesy of Donald Trump, our biscuits has been smaller and cost more.
Yeah,
They won't do that now.
yeah.
Even though Chick-fil-A and stuff and everything, there's a very conservative company, buddy, and stuff, and they support Donald Trump big time.
But they have cheated. I told my wife, I said, well, it'll be a long time before I come back to Chick-fil-A. I'll have to have really a good taste. Want to taste something different for a while. Because I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't go back there, man, if you paid me almost. Unless you paid for unless it was
Well,
free.
well, I'm glad you told me because I've been having a taste for Chick-fil-A sandwich
Well,
and stuff
I
for a
don't know
while,
how
but
big I don't know. I'm sure that the chicken sandwich is probably been shrunk too. But I just went there for breakfast, man. Just to have some different taste, taste buds. Because
hmm
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like I like to go out to dinner a lot, and then my wife, she don't cook as much as she used to, so we might go out 4 or 5 times a week, either breakfast or dinner
ooh,
or lunch or something.
you guys go out a lot. We don't go out there much, man. No 4 or 5 times a week. Oh no, no, no. We don't go out. We can't afford it. Shoot, man. The old lady cooks. I ain't got to worry about that. She'll cook something. We might eat off of that for 2 or 3 days. She cut a big ass pot of soup with all kind of vegetables and stuff in it. And that's almost a week. Get some cornbread, put it up, make 2 big old pans of cornbread. Shoot, I stay full.
But I'm just saying, the point is the purpose of living is to enjoy yourself and to enjoy a good meal. You know, um, and then what was it Monday? I took my wife out to dinner, spent $90 just for me and her.
Hmm.
That's unheard of, bro. I told you, like, and that was including the tip too. But I'm just saying, the point is that these restaurants, in order for them to stay alive, they have to charge. They have to charge.
They have to charge. They
They
can't
double
afford it.
their
They can't
prices.
afford it. They cannot absorb it. They cannot absorb those costs.
Yeah, because and I say it is what it is. Now I have a bunch of polo shirts, probably about 15 or 20 of them. So I took 9 of them this morning to the store, and today is discount day. So I said, I'm gonna catch a discount. So I go there and I say, what's that gonna cost me? Only 9 polo shirts. Oh, that'll cost you about $50.
So you don't
Seven
iron.
dollars a piece.
So you don't iron your own shirts, is what you were saying.
I ain't ironed a shirt in 30, 40 years.
Well, I iron mine. I got an ironing board in there to iron. I iron my own stuff.
I'm just saying, these the people that are in business and small business is have to pick up all of this cost, transportation costs to get products, transportation costs, all of that. They have to order stuff, and then when they order, they have to, if they don't get a certain amount, they have to get a little less. It's going to cost more. I'm just saying that everything costs, and it affects everybody.
hmm
It affects the owners. It affects the people that's buying it. It affects the people that's transporting it. It affects the people that's making it, the product. So everything costs. Everything has just doubled or even tripled. Now, and then the thing is, Ed, it never, hardly ever goes down. If it
Nope.
goes down, it only might go down 10 or 15%.
That's it. And they're going to keep it that way because they are so used to that price being high, so they just drop it down. So, all right, you got a saving. and you really haven't because you back almost close to what the original price was before, and these folks is making money now. Just like the tariff thing, when they got all that money back from the tariff, when the Supreme Court said it was illegal, they gave all the money back. And you were hearing people out there announcing, but they haven't given it back to the people who paid it. They giving it to the companies and stuff and everything. They going out there, they giving them checks $200-300 million, and they ain't sending that money down there to the people and stuff and everything and reducing the prices of their product. They're not. They putting that money in their pocket.
Put it in their pocket or putting it back in their shares. But the thing is, the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, these people are making a profit. Now sales is down. They say they call themselves adjusting. It was 0.05, 0.05, a half of a percent. But the point is, they call themselves readjusting the Consumer Price Index. So they say, we just made an adjustment at 1.5, which is low anyway, But the point is that those companies are making a profit because the pricing is so high, and people they don't have to buy it, but they buy it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We buy it anyway. Because, what you're going to do. If you used to getting your clothes clean every once in a while, if you used to going out to eat every once in a while, if you used to going to a hotel and spending the weekend every once in a while, you just go ahead on and pay the price. And that's what the consumers are doing now. They're saying, well, the price is the price. That's what you got to pay for. But the thing is, the next time, I don't think I'm going back there again. I don't think I'm going to do that again. And next thing you know, the business will start chopping down.
Yep. I got a text message here to you from our Democratic candidate for governor, Keisha Lance Bottom. And she is asking for some donations and stuff and everything because she has no money at all for her campaign. She's running for governor of this state with hardly any money at all. She's on a shoestring budget. Matter of fact, it ain't even a shoestring. But her opponent, Mr. Jackson, is spending, what did she say? $87 million in TV ads.
Damn.
$87 million in TV ads. And she says she can't afford to even pay for one TV ad.
Damn. Democrats ain't even trying to help her.
Ain't hardly anybody giving her any money, man. They holding the money back. I don't know how she's going.
He probably bought up all the time anyway.
He had. That's what she just said. That's why she sent the text message out. She's saying that she cannot. He done bought up all of the TV ads. She can't even buy ad now because he done bought them all up. Even if they gave her some money, she couldn't even get a TV ad because everything been bought up. He took his billions of dollars that he got, and he buying that campaign. He buying that seat up there in the governor's mansion here in Georgia.
This is how ignorant. Well, people, when you see ads, I'm looking here in Georgia. I haven't seen not one ad that Jolly has made. Not one. Byron McDonald, I see him all the time.
The Republicans are giving them that money. They want that seat. And you know why they want that seat. They getting ready for the 2028 general election.
Yeah.
Because they can't afford to lose that seat there in Florida. Now, Jolly might just win it and stuff and everything because you know what happened now. Some of them daggone MAGA folks and stuff, them white folks, so they ain't voting for that nigga. And they come out and said that. We ain't voting for that nigga. MAGA people, we ain't voting for him. Even though Trump endorsed him, they said they ain't voting for him. They ain't voting for that Negro.
I'm serious, bro. I have not seen one ad for Jolly yet.
They haven't got the money. The Democratic Party kids have given up on some of these daggone states. They're giving them up. They're not giving any money to these people who are running in office. If you ain't lucky enough to have some money already in your coffer, people giving you cash, they're not giving them any money. They ain't giving the money to the governors right here in Georgia. Now they're giving money to Ossoff now. He's getting money and stuff from them. He's getting a lot of money. Ossoff getting a whole bunch of money here. He's running for the U.S. Senate. That old boy, that Republican running against him, he got his hands full. But Keisha, she running around there, man, on a shoestring budget. I don't know how she gonna make it. That man overwhelming her, man, with money. Overwhelming her with money. They got that race up there in Tennessee. The only race that they got a black person and stuff who might be able to get himself a seat there in Tennessee. And the district goes from the west border damn near to the east borders and stuff and everything, because they done sliced them districts up so daggone bad. Girl, man, up there having one hell of a time, man, trying to get raise money and stuff for his campaign there. And the Democrats ain't gave him a quarter. I got a text message and stuff from the gentleman up there and stuff asking, begging for money, and said, if you can just send us $1. He said that anything. So we're not seeing, man, these folks and stuff, man, getting serious and stuff about spending money and stuff and everything for these candidates. I don't know what they're gonna do. I really don't. I don't see them doing anything at all. Now, in the state of Illinois now, man, them folks whew. Oh, Governor Pritzker, man, he take care of his people. He take care of his people. I mean, they all them Democrats up there sitting pretty, real pretty. They ain't got to fight for nothing. I ain't saw a sign from girlfriend who's running for the Senate, but they already done counted that seat out. So they ain't, the Republicans say ain't no sense to spend no money there in Illinois. 'Cause we can't win nothing over there.
Well,
Oh,
you got Georgia, you got South Carolina, you got Florida, and I don't know if you listen to, that it's a black guy that's got South Carolina nomination, and
I thought there was a white lady running for the U.S. Senate there in South Carolina.
no, I'm talking about for governor.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing, though, man. I'm gonna say kudos to these people that are running in these red states. Even though the Democratic Party, the DNC, and the Democratic Party is not supporting these people, but the point is that they got enough cojones to run regardless. But the point is that I'm sorry, you ain't putting out the right story. I mean, it's more than just healthcare. For some reason, they cannot get their story straight and how to really. And then when you get in office, you got to do something. You got to help these people that they can feel it. They know that you are helping them.
Absolutely.
This is the reason why the Republicans, they can just put out all kind of lies and stories and whatever and don't do shit.
And don't do nothing. And the folks out there who get them in office, they happy.
I'm trying to figure out, what did Graham do?
Who?
Graham.
She won. She won that primary.
No, I know she won, but what did Graham do? Her brother.
He didn't do nothing. He would have won anyway. That they didn't. That they wouldn't spend no money over there. They had to spend some money in South Carolina this time. They sent him some money to get her through that primary. His sister.
I'm just trying to figure out what did Graham ever do
He licked Trump.
for the state of South
He's a
Carolina.
boot. He was a bootlicker. He licked Trump boot. As long as you can lick Trump boots, you fine.
I ain't seen nothing. I haven't seen anything that this man has done. I
he
mean,
he put himself on the national scene. Anything that the Israelis did, he was all for it. He was all for all that stuff. And that's what he was. And anytime Trump said anything, he called up Lindsey Graham and said, "All right, get out there, Lindsey, and do my thing." Now, all of a sudden, after he done did, man, the skeleton come rolling out that closet.
I heard him all
Man,
in,
all the bones that he buried, man, they coming out the closet.
coming out the closet.
Coming out the closet, man. They rolling out the closet because the money didn't stop because he was paying big money to keep that closet closed. What's your last word, man? We way at the end here.
Well, let me just say this. I'm gonna say this, and I talked about it a little bit the last two shows. I already told y'all that in 2025, the American people contribute 1.45 in Social Security, and the total expenditures for Social Security that was paid out was 1.5. The total amount, and I'm doing a rough estimate, I'm just saying that was taken out of your paycheck for Medicare was almost $500 billion. So you had 1.45 trillion for Social Security that was paid by the American people out of their payroll check, and you had almost $500 billion paid out from their paycheck for Medicare, which these people don't even use Medicare. They're just paying it into the system. Wherever that money's going, I have no idea. But at the same time, they claim that Medicare is over $1.2 trillion. Well, we already know that Medicare, anybody that's on Social Security, is paying what? $125, $150 a month?
Or
You know
more,
where that
depending on how
money
much you
goes?
get. Or more, depending on how much you get.
Yeah. So that this is the trap that you guys see. They call it entitlement, social program. No, this is not a social program. This is something. This is an investment that the American people have
People make.
invested in Social Security,
Absolutely.
Medicare.
We getting our money back that we spent, that they took
Yeah,
out of our check every month or every
yeah.
week.
So
That's our money, folks.
yeah, you're going when you retire. You know, if you don't have no retirement package or you do have it and the money run out, you still have that Social Security
Now,
and you have Medicare.
let us throw another wrench out there.
Uh-oh.
Let's throw another wrench out there. How many illegals that we have in this country?
Over
Probably what?
100 million.
100 million. If half of them work, they out there working, and they getting a check. They do what? They do him just like they do us. They take that money out of their check. And
Woo!
and people, guess what?
Where
And
that money go?
they can't get a dime. They can't get no Medicare, and they can't get no Social Security.
Well, their kids can apply for SSI.
But most of them ain't gonna get it. Most of them don't get it. They can apply for it, but they ain't gonna give it to them. They can't get that money. That money goes right into our coffin. You talking 50 million people putting in probably on an average, of probably what, maybe 150, $200 a month into that fund. 50 million people putting in at average $200 a month.
There's a reckoning and accountability that we're not getting, Ed. They're just spending money all over the place and talking about entitlements and social programs.
And the first thing they got to tell you, we got to cut Social Security.
But the thing is, Ed, is that they give out $1 trillion to these contractors. Ed, they give $1 trillion out. They give almost $500 billion to the oil, Elon Musk,
To the military complex,
the
they call them.
military complex. All these people, they give all these contracts out to all the oil and gas, electricity. And you know it's a whole lot of skimming off the top.
Well,
The American people need to wake up, man. You know, last year the Revenue Department received over $5 trillion. That's not even counting how much money revenue that each one of these states made. Now you got some states that's losing money, but you got a lot of states that's getting a lot of money from different kinds of fees and stuff. They got very few local judges and what have you. Most of these people are federal judges,
lifetime appointment.
lifetime appointments. So it's not coming, a paycheck is not, all the thing they got to do is provide the office, and then they probably have to pay rent for the offices in the building.
And I didn't even realize it, but they have magistrate courts for these federal judges because they
Yeah,
can't handle all their cases, so they dump them down to the magistrate court.
yeah,
There might be 20, 30 people and stuff in that magistrate court.
yeah.
And they just sitting there, and all they do is stuff to take the cases and stuff that the federal judge can't handle. And then they send the cases up there to them if they can't handle them, so they let the federal judge handle whatever that they can't handle, the overflow. And they passing out judgments every day. Who paying for them? We are. Lifetime appointments.
There are people right now in big universities that are getting billions of dollars from the government. Billions of dollars. Now, some of it is justified, but a lot of it's not, because a lot of these people got $1 billion endowments. $1 billion endowments, especially those Ivy League schools.
There is a lot of money thrown around in this country. A
But
lot
the
of money.
people are not woke up, man.
Hey,
Somebody said, if you ain't
most of
woke,
them,
you sleep.
most of them is out there, Ted. Like we talking, them 60 million people or 70 million people who live in less than paycheck to paycheck. They ain't voting.
If you ain't woke, you sleep.
Yeah, they ain't voting. They ain't out there exercising their God-given right here for this country. Get out there and vote, people. I don't care if you ain't making a whole lot of money. Get out there and vote because your vote's important.
That's the only thing you got.
That's the only
The
thing
only
you
thing we
got.
got.
The only thing we got. You got to get
I
out there and
mean,
vote.
you might not like a certain party, and I ain't telling nobody how to vote, but I'm gonna vote my own interest. I know that. A person that's gonna at least kind of halfway do something decent, and then try to pressure that person to do better or do more or get the right person in there to do more. But the point is, you got to vote.
We can't say this too often, people. This shit is important. I'm telling you. It is absolutely important. If you allow them Republicans to get back and stay in their seat and stay in power, You see what they done in less than 2 years. In another 2 years, you're gonna give them everything. They can ruin this place. They
They done ruined it
can
already.
ruin it. So, because Trump don't give a crap about spending money on a racetrack. Hey, Ted, when in the fuck have we ever heard about a president with a goddamn motherfucking race car shit going on in
Oh
Washington,
shit! I mean, to
D.C.?
take the cake, man. MMA at the White House. What
What
kind
the
of shit is
fuck is
that?
going? You got a motherfucking racetrack going on, and he got it all by chillers happening. He got his horse running around there with him and his wife. They over there having a cat fight. And the race going on, and he got his horse and his wife. They over there cat fighting.
Did you see that episode?
Yeah,
You saw that episode?
yeah, I did. They're sitting
She
over
was over there telling him
there.
off, boy.
But Melania cussing him out, and his wife, he got his woman sitting over there with him.
I know what she was saying. She probably. I'm gonna fix your ass. You just wait. I'm gonna get you.
You need to get that hoe out of here.
I'm gonna get you. You better get that hoe out of here. That's what you've been doing at 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
with that hoe.
Yeah, and she is. She be up there with him around midnight and stuff. She right there with him. This is his human printer. We know what they
But
print.
Donald Trump is not that bright when it comes to writing.
Ain't no way. He writing all that stuff by himself. No way.
No.
No way. And guess what? They are saying now that she was the one responsible for putting that mime out with Michelle Obama being a gorilla.
Is
That
that
she
right?
put that out. They said she put that out. That was her who did that. His whore did that. She put that out. And Donald Trump, when they found out about it, he got such a backlash. He had to pull that shit down. But she was the one that did it. You heard it from us, people. They ain't saying nothing about it, but that's what I've been hearing. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.